Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury in Bulldog Nation, Jussie Smollett was found guilty of 4 of the 5 counts, or 5 of the 6 counts, I forget what the number was, of what he did, which was fabricate, but not only fabricate an attack on him, but to use that story to increase racism, war, and strife in this country, and try to hurt Donald Trump, claiming that these were Trump attackers. And this guy was a clown. I mean, he left behind all the evidence. And these 2 guys obviously turned against him. But what Jussie Smollett did is so wrong. I'm glad he was convicted. Although they say he faces 20 years, my guess he faces between a year and 3 years. But the judge is, I have no doubt, going to give him time. Just think of the harm that this guy caused. And then when you look at the involvement of the American Communist 10 in this story, I mean, you had Obama-connected folks contacting the prosecutor and meddling. You had the media buying hook, line, and sinker a story. And what an actor he was. That Robin Roberts interview that he did where he's crying and about maybe they won't get caught and all this stuff, unbelievable. He was a gay black man who caused, and you know what? The nerve for him and his lawyers to deny this till this day, wow. Wow. Jussie Smollett should have negotiated a deal that probably would have meant no jail time or very little jail time. Terrible, terrible strategy. And what does Black Lives Matter do? They don't care. They don't care about the truth. Sick. Then you got this DA, Foxx, who didn't want to even prosecute him. Remember, this was a special prosecutor. You know, a lot of times, unfortunately, some people get prosecuted because they need to be examples. However, sometimes people need to be made examples. I mean, this guy needs to be an example that we've got enough crime that we don't need fake crime, especially crime that's going to cause racial strife. Folks down in Texas, they found 42,000 pounds of meth. Street value, $76 million. They claim that this could kill 200 million people. I got a buddy in the DEA. In fact, my buddy in the DEA has actually been in charge, based in Washington at one time, of the fentanyl issue coming in from China. Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, I read, I pay attention, I use common sense. China does all of the above when it comes to us. Steal our technology, infiltrate, spy, sabotage, espionage, steal whatever they can, build up their military, create strife here, unleash the COVID upon us, and also help infiltrate our country with drugs. Drugs. Anything they can do to weaken our country, China does. It's scary. And we have a president, senile, evil, stupid, and all of his minions, they don't care. Voters, recent poll, say they miss Trump's policies. Remember what I said yesterday? Trump's reelection is going to be great. It's not like he's going to claim he's going to do something. He gets to say, hey, I did this. Don't you want to go back to that? Simple. Don Lemon says people who don't get vaccinated ought to have consequences. He said this before and he said it again. Don Lemon. Let's see what he says about Jussie Smollett. On the issue of Joe Biden, I can't believe more people don't mock the Build Back Better slogan. Remember when I came up with Destroy Again Worse? When you say Build Back Better, I'm thinking to myself, build back what? And build back what better? It's almost like it's an implication that when he took over, something needed to be built back. No, Trump left him wonderment. You know, so this whole Build Back Better slogan, I think falls flat as hell and makes no sense. And again, the proper slogan is destroy again worse. Destroy, because that's what he's done. Again, because he was part of the Obama years. And worse, who would ever thought we could have worse than Obama years? But we've got them. Josh Duggar was found guilty on 2 counts of the worst kind of child pornography. Thank goodness. I tell you, there is nothing more disgusting than child pornography and the destruction of innocence. 76% claim that the child tax credit by Biden was a waste of time. Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, when I run for governor, and I'm elected for governor, because I am running for governor, you know the key to helping Kentuckians, Americans, and people out? You know what the key is? Less government, more freedom, and simplicity. If you have policies, tax policies, regulatory policies that are simple, not complicated, that's how you help. These complicated, weird things never work. Never work. Never, ever, ever work. Biden is wanting to fund the media help on the international stage. What? What? Bozo. The View. Everybody's mocking Hillary and her reading her acceptance speech on her master class, except The View. The View goes, Bob Dole lied in state yesterday, and I got to make a comment. I met Bob Dole, one of the funniest guys in the world I've ever heard. I mean, I was keeled over listening to him. I was laughing so hard at a fundraiser for McConnell way back when. We posted a picture of it. But ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, I am blown away. And I see this over and over again with politicians. How terrible they are with speaking. They miss the mark. They read their notes. They're boring. They're just awful. And here you got Bob Dole, 98 years old, World War II hero, a good man, lying in state. And when you listen to McConnell and Schumer, Pelosi, and all of them, I'm just sitting there and thinking, my goodness, can't somebody give a good speech about Bob Dole without reading it too? Blows me away. These are United States senators, congressmen, congresswomen, and they're pathetic public speakers, and they missed the mark. I want to hit on something local. Joe Fischer, who is a very conservative, very involved in the pro-life movement. Joe's been the city attorney, I think, down in Dayton and Bellevue for a long time. I think he lives in Fort Thomas. His brother, who I don't care for at all, is a Supreme Court justice in the state of Ohio. But Joe is going to challenge Michelle Keller from Northern Kentucky. And my opinion is that Michelle Keller's time is now up. I think that the political atmosphere right now is finally going to get her, because she's very much a very liberal Democrat who's sitting on the Supreme Court from Northern Kentucky. It makes no sense. She's had that woman thing. She's very politically active. But I think the gig's going to be up on Michelle Keller. On a personal note, I thought Michelle Keller was somebody that would be able to grasp the unfairness of how I was treated. And she disappointed me very much. But I think the time is finally up. There is also, just so you know, some political rumors that she would be in line for a Biden federal judgeship appointment. And she might want to consider taking that if it's offered, because I don't think she'll win. She very much wants to be the Chief Justice. But if Fischer beats her, she can forget about that. I think Fischer beats her. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.